So, you can start?
Yeah.
So what can I answer to you?
Okay. So, Bob, tell me, you were talking to a fellow on the telephone.
Yeah, that was, well, go ahead, finish your...
Yeah, you were talking to the fellow on the telephone a little while ago, and you told me a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
One, you told me about the demonstration today, but you also told me the story about when he called you.
Right. Yeah,
First
well,
time.
this guy who I talked to, his name is Jáchymem Topolem, and he's one of the chief editors of what was underground, now I guess it's overground, magazine called Revolver Review, which is like the best run underground review in Czechoslovakia, as far as I know. Very popular there. Anyway, he came last year over to New York to pick up prize from Helsinki Watch to the Charter 77 human rights group, because they wouldn't allow Havel to come and pick it up or somebody else. So Jáchym, 26 years old, showed up here, and we met. He had heard about me and this and that. He had read this almanac I've done here. So we got together and we were talking. I was trying to tell him what's going on here, what our group is trying to do here to get control of this Bohemian Hall and make it back into the cultural center. And we became good friends, right? So we agreed to stay in touch, and he gave me a whole bunch of addresses, and I was sending stuff that was smuggled, you know, articles, all kinds of messages and things. And then things start to happen with January, in Prague, when they were beating the people. And actually last year, first sign that something's happening was last year, the 20th anniversary of the Soviet occupation. All these demonstrations, like 20,000 people in Prague and so on. Anyway, so we were in touch, and I knew that he was involved with things there. And suddenly, well, I didn't hear from him for like 4 months. We would call each other every now and then. He would call me from Denmark or somewhere, because he would go to these different publishers in the West, supply them with material, Czech material, they would translate it and so on. He was like a liaison. And he calls on the 17th, suddenly, out of nowhere, late at night, and without anything else, he says, "Hi Bob, man, I think the moment has arrived." And I said to him, without thinking, like shooting from the hip type thing, saying, "Jáchym, God damn it, if it's not going to be now, then never." And that was about our conversation. Then he explained he had just come running from the demonstration in the middle of Prague, where the people had been beaten and so on, and he had all this. So he was giving me like a newsman, you know, quick descriptions, which I passed on what was happening. And he was right. I mean, now when I called him after this demonstration today, he brought it up again. He said, "Remember the conversation we had when I called on the 17th?" And it turned out to be completely correct. Of course, in the meantime, all these things happen. So now he will be one of the chief editors, you know, running good magazines and a publishing house in Prague as it's going. And so when I speak to him, he's younger than me, but we have good contact, you know, and about similar mind, you know, similar wavelengths. So that's the story with him. It's encouraging, you know, to see these young people there really together and intelligent and active, and they have courage too, you know. So today, when these news teams and all these who said that they were coming, nobody showed up. For me, it was the satisfaction to call him up, and he was at home. There it was 11 o'clock at night, and I could give him the little details that happened, and so the function of the whole thing was fulfilled as far as I'm concerned. That's about it, about him.
Okay.